Hello everybody, this is SF Spark, and we are on location at Galvanize University with Mike Tamir, the Chief Science Officer. Galvanize is a new kind of educational institution. It's a community, it's an educational program, entrepreneurship hub, and we're excited to be here. We have Galvanize open house before our meetup tonight, and we have a few words with Mike, who will tell us about what's Galvanize. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Alexy.
What is Galvanize? Tell us a bit about it.
So Galvanize is at the core an education company focused on merging industry and the tech skills that the industry is looking for. We do that through a community, and this is our SF campus, is our flagship campus for making that happen. Here on campus we have 300 member companies all coming in with that entrepreneurial spirit, looking for for students that have the technological skills that are in such high demand right now. In particular, web development, data science, and our data science program actually comes in two forms. Galvanize U, which is a 12-month master's program, taking you from square one, where you have the desire to work with data and the mathematical background that can get you in the door, and then we take you all the way through the core fundamentals of machine learning, mathematics for data science, the feature engineering, natural language processing, and through that expert level. So leadership and communication training for data scientists, advanced machine learning, optimization, high parameter tuning, and we have a course that we're going to be offering. We're very proud of our special topics course with partnering with IBM Watson, and so what we call colloquially the big data concepts. So scalable systems, massive parallel processing, distributed learning, and that's where a lot of the Spark, MapReduce, H2O type tools come in.
This is great. When I first heard about this, there is these three concepts, and Ryan Orban articulated them at the NextML conference, which was held here a few weeks before, and he mentioned them. It's education, it's community, and it's entrepreneurship, right? And I think this is to me a really amazing combination, because it's often missing from traditional academic institutions, which are kind of self-enclosed communities, but they're not necessarily connected to the entrepreneurship, and there is a whole question of technology transfer, and kind of the real world is considered, as a kind of a concept which exists outside. And here we are basically immersed, right? We're in the center of the startup capital of the world. And I just wonder, you're surrounded by all these startups, right? There are startups which have suites here. There are startups which are, have co-working desks. The lobby is full of people who are coming and going, who belong to the startup community. How does this affect the education which you are giving here and kind of the interactions which are happening?
It's a really great question. It really gets to the core of our philosophy at Galvanize. I like to use the metaphor of how we train doctors. So doctors aren't trained, med students aren't trained by just giving them a theory. That's an important part. You need to know about medicine to be a doctor, but that's only a part of being a doctor. And the same thing happens with being a data scientist. Part of the reason why there's such a vacuum of talent, and people are always looking for new data science talent, is because we don't give, or there's not as much of an opportunity to give the theory, the practice, and the experience. And Galvanize is sort of like a teaching hospital for data scientists. All of our faculty members are practicing data scientists, which means that the faculty goes around, they consult with companies in this industry, not the ivory tower, it's the industry tower environment. And then students get to shadow those faculty members as they're working on data science projects, and listen to how you engage with the CEO, how you engage with the client, how you build something for them, and how do you communicate the value of that product in the end.
That's great to hear, and it sounds to me like it's a classic model of apprenticeship which exists in many crafts, right? Because some folks say that data science, computer science is an art or a craft, and that reflects this kind of approach where it's not enough to read about it, it's not maybe enough to practice it by yourself. You have to, the best way to learn is from following an established practitioner, right? And kind of learn the tools of the trade. So I think this is an interesting reincarnation, right, of this kind of guild practices. in the modern age. And I think this is best suitable to reflect what's happening in the workplace, right? And we are in the middle of thousands of startups. I wonder, how do you see the interactions? So that some of the students are already finishing their education, the Zipfian courses, right, and the regional courses, and the Zipfian graduates already, some of them are working in the industry. I wonder, what do you see, what kind of feedback do you receive from the companies hiring these folks, and how does this feedback affect the programming you're providing here?
Yeah, so the Zipfian program, we acquired the Zipfian Academy several months back, and we've been integrating that into the Galvanize philosophy. Zipfian was really aligned with what we are doing here, with the giving the training that's necessary to the students to be able to deliver high quality projects, but also really focusing on partnering with the industry in order to get them the skills they need in order to find that job and to break into the industry as quickly as possible. We've placed students at some of the greatest greatest names out there in technology, at Facebook, at Uber, and that's really a testament to the quality of the training and getting those core data science skills that you need to be a junior data scientist.
This is great. And so I will probably close with kind of a question and suggestions from you to the two groups of folks. If, let's say, I'm a prospective student who wants to enroll in Galvanize, what is the ideal preparation and what is the ideal stage in my life to do that? And also, if you are a company which needs to hire Galvanize graduates, right, like, Nitro, where I'm a chief scientist, needs a lot of data scientists, what a company like us should do to collaborate with Galvanize University to get these great students?
Absolutely. So we have a couple of avenues depending on which program is right for you. If you're looking for a 3-month immersive program to become a data scientist, you can go to galvanize.com and start the application process right away. The skill set that's necessary for a G School data scientist is, there's quite a bit of coding that you need to be able to pass through, and there's quite a bit of mathematics that we test for, because we really want you to get the most out of those 3 months. If you're looking for a longer form program, a 12 months accredited program, then galvanizeu.com is where you go. You can request info or start the application process. There, what we're looking for is students that are really, have the potential to gain all of these skills. We have a little bit more time to teach all the mathematics, the statistics, and the coding in the way that best suits a data scientist. So we're not so much looking for prior knowledge, but an ability to think analytically and to really be able to pick up these skills at the rapid, intense pace that we deliver them with Galvanize U. And then if you are interested in becoming a web developer, also you can go to galvanize.com and click on the G School web development links. We have campuses here in San Francisco. We also have campuses in Colorado, in Boulder, and we'll be launching some other campuses very soon in Fort Collins and in Seattle for data science and for web development. How do companies get involved? We have a pretty deliberative partnership program for companies that are looking to get involved, looking for top-tier data scientists, looking for junior data scientists, looking for web developers. And these companies, the best way to do it is to go to galvanizeu.com and request info, or galvanize.com and also to request info for hiring partnership. And we have an entire outcomes team that's focused on matching up the right talents with the right talent searchers.
That sounds great. I must say, we met some of the Galvanize team, and they're great to work with and really helpful. And today we have an open house here. I think when you are watching this program, there may be other open houses scheduled. It's really great to come and enjoy all this vibrant community by yourself. So we encourage you to go to galvanizeu.com, see when these open houses are held, or they're held in your community in Seattle or Colorado, and definitely stop by and check them out. And we hope to see you at some of the Galvanize events. Thanks.